today we're here to review Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, and also Margot Robbie.
Technically.
What do you mean by technically?
Well, Margot Robbie, she stars in it, but did she do anything?
Not at all. Not one thing.
Not quite.
Well, this story is basically about Leonardo DiCaprio, his character, which is called Rick Dalton. He's basically a washed-up actor who's struggling to accept these things, and he also has basically a sidekick who follows along with him, and that is Brad Pitt, which is Cliff Booth in the movie. And we just follow along, just dragging, and
it had a not slow start. It had a slow up until the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, like I was like, oh my goodness, why is this movie even nominated for anything? That's how bad I thought it was.
Yeah, I didn't quite. I was watching with Tori. We didn't quite know what was going on until the very end, with outside context.
Yeah, and before we, spoil everything, did you like this movie?
Oh, did I like the movie? I like the idea of the movie. It's hard. Yes, I like the movie. I'm not going to watch it again. I'm glad I saw it. It's a really nice, art piece. I think it's really good art. I love the way it was filmed. I love the idea of it. And before we talk about the actual storyline, I think it's hard because it's a really boring movie. So I have a hard time telling you to watch it or that I enjoyed it, because I didn't, again, until the last 5 minutes. But it made up for the rest of the movie, to me.
Okay.
But I also had to do some outside research to make sure that I understood what just happened.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes it, I don't know if that makes it a good movie or not.
I mostly agree. And
okay.
The last 5 to 10 minutes did not make up for the rest of it.
It didn't make up.
No, you wasted my time throughout the whole movie. And
well, it wasn't a waste of time. It was just a nice build-up and distraction.
I don't need 2.5 hours for that.
It was a long movie. It was.
So much of this movie could have been cut out. But just to wrap it up before we spoil everything, I feel like you have to know some history about this to really get the full effect of this.
I knew what happened, but I had to just double check with some other commentary before I was like solidified. But I was like, oh, that's that thing, because that makes sense. And I was like, oh, so all of that was that. And I was like, oh.
You have to know the history, and without that, you're just left like dumbfounded and, a little bit of excitement at the end. But other than that,
right.
This is nothing to watch.
Well, I was at this, and this is some of the commentary reviews. They all say this. It's a Quentin Tarantino film, right? So he's got Django, he's got Glorious Bastards, he's got all those movies, and his type of movie is changing history so that you get the good guy, right? And that's all what the name of this movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The name is even written in a way that you can see that this is Hollywood. It's a Hollywood story, but it's a fairy tale in Quentin Tarantino's universe because it's Once Upon a Time. So thinking about Django, he also did that one, right? So we have a slave who then took out his slave master, was this incredible fighter, whatever. That never actually happened. It was a flip on history, and that's what this movie is. It's just not as interesting as Django.
Not one bit.
No.
At least we have something driving the movie forward. We're looking forward to something because they're setting up stuff. This movie does set up stuff, but you don't know until the end.
You don't know what's important. It feels like everything that was important in the first 2 hours of the movie, you probably went to the bathroom at some point because you thought it wasn't important. Like Margot Robbie's, all of her scenes.
Pointless.
But it was setting up that she was this famous actress who was up and coming.
Yeah.
With her story juxtaposed to Leonardo DiCaprio's character, whose time in Hollywood is ending.
We can go ahead and wrap this up if you don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, we can go ahead and rate it.
Okay, so I'll say our ratings again. The lowest one is trash, middle is background noise, and the highest is a banger. So how would you rate Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I would rate this, unfortunately, it's literal background noise. The whole movie, literally. And when you think it's almost over because it's been on for a minute, you left the room and you come back and sit down to turn the channel, then the movie starts for 5 minutes and you're like, oh wow, look at that, and you haven't missed anything. So it's literally, put this on, clean your house, leave and come back, you won't have missed a thing. It's I mean, there's a lot of stuff that, oh, that's meaningful because it flips the story, but not really necessary. Beautiful film though. You could watch it on mute and probably get the same experience.
Wow, that sounds really disrespectful, but I'm gonna agree.
But there wasn't much dialogue.
No, it's literally just watching people breathe and walk around and drive cars.
Watching them breathe.
It was.
Yeah, there were some scenes like, why are we watching this part? I feel like we missed the good part.
I started fast forwarding.
No, you didn't. No.
And I still didn't miss anything.
Anytime they got in the car, you go ahead and fast forward it.